Hello everybody, today's October 3rd, 2013. It's late at night, I'm tired, but I came across something that I just had to make a quick video on. Another shot in the arm of the US dollar that somehow slipped under my nose back in June. I can't believe that I didn't see this. I track all the nails in the coffin of the US dollar and been trying to wake people up about what's coming. I've been talking about dollar collapse since 2009, and the timing's hard, but you know, there's just more and more things keep happening that keep adding up to it. It's inevitable at this point. The dollar will collapse, it's just a matter of when. But a little less than a year ago, I did a video on 7 out of 10 Asian nations that were switching from the US dollar to the yuan. And some of them were South Korea, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, that were linking their currencies to the yuan instead of the dollar. And there's been over 30 trade agreements that China has made with Brazil, Australia, Germany, Japan, the second and third largest economies in the world, have trade agreements not using the US dollar any longer. And then there's agreements between other countries that China's not involved in. And, you know, so at some point, the US dollar will lose its reserve status. I believe that China wants the renminbi to be the world reserve currency. There's so much news and information over the past 3 years where it's all just leading up to that event. It's not an overnight process, it's a slow process, but it's happening. Most Americans have no idea because it doesn't have anything to do with Monday Night Football. But it's happening. When all those chickens come home to roost, I've heard that our prices in this country are going to shoot up 25% across the board. I mean, 60% of the reserves around the world are in US dollars. And there's so much money, we've been importing our inflation outside of the US, and there's so much currency, US dollar currency outside of the US. When it all comes home, it's just, there's so many dollars just flooding everywhere. It sounds real great, yeah, but it's not real great when everyone's flooded with dollars because the prices of everything are going to cost so much more. And it's going to be a horrific situation, and most people aren't preparing for it. Best way I know how to prepare for it is to hold real money for 5,000 years, gold and silver. But I'm not going to get into that here. So anyway, real quick, the news. I don't want to carry this on too long. So anyhow, what I found in June, happened in June, King signs pound yuan swap accord. The Bank of England Governor Mervyn King signed an agreement, a 3-year currency swap line worth $20 billion, or 22 billion I saw somewhere else. 20 billion pounds is 31 billion US dollars. And this is an agreement that, you know, X's out the US dollar. So this is the part that got me the most. We had those 7 out of 10 Asian nations that were moving away from the US dollar to the yuan as far as tracking. Well, here you got the agreement puts Bank of England first in a race among European central banks. They're starting to have a foot race now to establish swap facilities with China, the second largest economy in the world, which is on track to become the largest economy in the world within the next couple years, allowing London to expand ties with the world's second biggest economy. So anyhow, more proof that you need to prepare for what's coming. And unfortunately, you know, just the subscribers to my channel probably be the only ones who see this. Maybe you already saw this, maybe you didn't. I like to reinforce what we're doing here already, and always hoping that there's going to be more people catching on to what's going on. But that's their problem. If they want to just pay attention to the latest movie and Disneyland, all that crap, whatever, whatever. This stuff is so important. I've been tracking it for 4 years now. I've had this channel. So anyhow, I don't want to keep going. Gotta get to sleep. So anyways, quick video. I wanted to alert you to this if you hadn't seen it.